Welcome to Meanwhile in Turkey, Turkey's only privately funded English-speaking news show. The Ministry of Finance announces budget for the year 2021 to 2023. Although there seems to be a decrease in the spending across the board, one particular ministry is going the opposite way. You guessed it, it's the Ministry of Religious Affairs. Next year, the allocated budget for that ministry will be more than Ministry of Interior, Foreign Affairs, Ministry of Tourism and Culture, Ministry of Industry, Urban and Planning, and Trade. No comment. In the last couple of months, we've learned a new word in Turkey. It's called Navtex. It's basically an international tool used for communication between ships about maritime safety regulations and weather. For the last couple of months, it's been a passive-aggressive way of communications between Turkey and Greece. Every time the research and survey vessel Oruç Reis leaves port, the Turkish Navy issues a Navtex declaring where the ship is going to and what its purpose is. For the last couple of months, the Mediterranean Sea has been contested by Greece and Turkey over drilling rights. Every single time Oruç Reis leaves port and broadcasts a Navtex, the Greek authorities issue a counter Navtex. This passive-aggressive Navtex battle has been going on for months. Even though our president has reached out numerous times in the name of peace, it has fallen on deaf ears. Until then, we should be thankful that this is only passive-aggressive and not active-aggressive. Hatay is the last province to join the Turkish Republic in 1939. A huge fire broke out 3 days ago, destroying numerous houses and creating a panic that I've never seen before. The footages are really horrible. At first, news reports came out saying that it was a transformer that burned down, and that was the reason why the fire broke out. And then bit by bit, the story changed. News reports started to come in that it was the PKK, a known terrorist organization, that started the fire. Or it was this man who actually started the fire.
Pardon, yanlış. Aradım kimse başını belaya koymaz. Diğeri nerede hacım? Bir tane daha var. Diğeri nerede? Beyler, kimse başını belaya koymaz.
Actually, it wasn't this man. This man was just a guy just standing by the side of the road trying to light a cigarette, and people around him thought that he was trying to start a fire, so they decided to beat him up. Whether it's PKK, global warming, or a transformer blowing up, I hope that whoever is responsible is quickly brought to justice. But the question still remains, how are our firefighting capabilities in Turkey? You see, we're 5 times the size of Greece, and yet Greece has 20 firefighting planes, whereas Turkey has only 27. Since the beginning of this year, there has been more than 2,000 forest fires, burning about 50 kilometer squares of forestry. That's a huge number. Granted, we were able to fight this one, but what about the next one, or the one after that? Turkey needs a master plan in order to fight its biggest battle in the near future, global warming. Over the past weekend, 27 deaths have been reported due to alcohol poisoning. No, not because they drank too much, but because of illegally manufactured alcohol. You see, Turks drink. Not all of them, but we do drink. Over the last 20 years, the AKP government has constantly increased taxes on alcohol in order to save us from its evil. Granted, it has not stopped us, but due to high prices, an illegal market has emerged. For example, a bottle of rakı, our national drink, is sold retail for 47 Turkish liras. Once it hits the local market, it's sold for 160 Turkish liras. That's 234% tax. So people would rather drink something that is made illegally for cheaper rather than something that's made legal for more money. It's the law of the nature. The more you tax it, the more it will go underground. Spotify has 48 hours to comply to the Turkish government's demands, or it will cease to be accessible in Turkey. This year, a law was passed forcing digital broadcasters to apply for a license. Netflix, Amazon Prime, and Mubi applied. Rütük, Turkey's watchdog over the media, yesterday announced that if Spotify did not apply, it would cancel its rights in Turkey. Some critics mentioned that the reason the government was targeting Spotify was to silence the podcasts it had in them. Some of these podcasts have been talking against the government. You see, I don't believe that. I don't buy it, to be honest with you. Do you know how much a license costs? It costs 10,000 Turkish liras. That's $1,300. So I'm asking you, Spotify, really? This is your red line? Anyway, this has been Meanwhile in Turkey. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, WhatsApp, comment, and do everything you can and spread the word around. I'll see you next week.